Do you ever just even take a second and look back at your journey from you making your mom laugh to your working on it's a really beautiful arc working on these projects now. You know, it's a crazy journey to if you look when you look at the whole thing, because anyone can take one section, they can go and watch Origin and see you in that and go, oh, that's cool. But when you see the whole journey, it's pretty mind blowing.
It brings tears to my eyes, you know, to be honest with you, because I'm like, it's what it says to me and what I say to my children and them kids downstairs is that dreams come true. They absolutely come true. You know what I mean? And if you look at me, you know what I mean? You know, somebody who had no background in any of it, didn't know what sketch was, improv was. And here I am still 20 some odd years later, still putting on the baby hair and the booty from Reno 911. You know what I mean? The longest running sketch, you know, bit that has been on television. I mean, it's mind blowing, but I feel so much gratitude for it, you know?
I've always heard it was your idea to put on the prosthetic fake booty. Is that true?
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Because you know why? Because the women in my family, I did not see them on TV. You know what I mean? Now you could buy a butt on every corner. You know what I mean? You can buy one on every corner. But then it wasn't popular to have all of the, you know what I mean? And I went to so many booty fittings, like you don't even understand. And they couldn't get it right because they were building it straight back. So I went to my girlfriend and I brought her up there who had, you know, the natural slammer jammer. And I'm like, you see, you got to start from the hips and wrap it around. So I got the booty right. It was really.
I love that you brought your friend in. What was your friend's name?
I don't know if I should say it.
Okay. Well, you just mean it's a compliment. What I love saying to your friend, hey, come on over here.
I need your ass.
I need your ass. Get your ass over here, literally. Get your ass over here.
Literally. And you know, let me tell you something. That friend of mine, true story, her butt and my up top was how we got to look Prince right in the face. We didn't have tickets to this Grammy party he was at. And so we went around the side and there was a security guard. I said, girl, you know what to do. She started walking backwards. I started walking forwards. I was like, come on. And we walked over there. So he let us in the back door. So we get in the party and then we lied and said that I'm always lying to get a job, right? We lied and said she was Prince's cousin. And so we go.
Oh my God.
The purple one was behind this door. So we walk up to security like, yeah, we need to get in there. She's like, I'm his cousin. I'm like, yep, she's his cousin.
Yep.
And he looked at us up and down. He said, 1 minute. He closes the door and goes in. The door opens. It is Prince. He looked at us, and before we could take a breath, he said, nice try, and closed the door in our face. I said, but we got to see him. He said, nice try to us. Yeah.
That is so cool.
And I don't even know what that had to do with the booty. But the point is, it was that same girl's
She
butt.
walked backwards
She
to
walked
get
backwards
in.
to get in. But
That's
her
how
butt.
she got everything in life.
But and
she walked backwards.
Yeah, we denied his card. Oh, yeah? Check this out. Your card works.
Conan's so jealous right now.
Well, okay, let's talk about this. I have no ass. There's just nothing back there. It's a straight drop. And I'm thinking I should get a prosthetic. Is there something they make for men now?
Make sure it's done right. You should bring a friend in who has the right butt and then have them do it.
I don't know. I don't know what the right
butt looks like. You want me to call my friend?
Yeah, exactly. You should come. And I should say, I want this.
Yeah.
But the point I was making is that butt wasn't popular back then.
Right.
That body type, not even the butt, just the body type, you know? And I wanted to be somebody that my aunties could look at and see themselves. And so I was like, I want to look like the women in my family. And I have to tell you, so many men met me in life after and were so disappointed that I didn't have the thing on. They were like, "You lost weight?" I'm like, "No."
I can go get it. It's in the back of the car.
Yeah,
just
basically.
keep it with me at all times.
You could borrow hers.
Well, don't they make something for men?
No, I'm just saying you could borrow the one she uses for Reno 911.
All right,
no?
maybe I can.
Is
Do you
that
have a name
weird?
for it? You nicknamed it?
I did not. But my prosthetic one, like I have one that I would wear under the uniform, but the prosthetic one that I wore with the thong bathing suit, that one, somebody stole it.
You bet they did.
It was in a temperature control locker somewhere.
If I knew where that was, I'd grab it.
And
I'd take it on vacation.
What are you gonna get? What are you gonna do?
I don't want to talk about what I'm gonna do to it. That's my business. So you're invading my privacy right now. I buy 2 airline tickets and the prosthetic ass is in the other one. And we both have a glass of champagne.
When you make yourself laugh, you've gone too far. Come back. Come back from over there. Get from over there.
Ashamed of myself. And your life is good. I mean, the thing is about you, and I've talked to you many times, you're always you. I mean, I don't think you're any different after all the success. You're such a real person. You're such a force. I think that's the real gift, don't you think?
Well,
wouldn't you say that's true?
Yeah, definitely.
I know people who've had a lot of success and they go through a machine and they I don't recognize them as much later on. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've encountered that, but I encounter people but you are always you in the best way. You're just like this pure, like I was thinking about it today. Like this is just we're going to have a really good time.
Yeah.
And that's just from experience, just from knowing you.
I haven't seen you since I got newly married, though.
That's right. You got married in 2 years ago?
3 now.
3 years ago. Okay.
I got married in 2020. I haven't seen you since.
And I don't think I've met your partner, have I?
No, you have not.
Yeah.
No, you have not.
You
haven't met anyone I was married to. I mean, I seen you a couple times. I mean, you know what? I've been married 3 times. I seen you at least through 2 of them.
You always made sure that everyone else was gone when you and I met, you know?
Oh.
You always
My name is Niecy Nash-Betts, and I feel sexy about being Conan O'Brien's friend.
Your wife is Jessica? Is that right?
Yes. But yeah. I don't call her my wife.
Okay.
I call her my husband.
I love that.
That's my
great.
story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. And how did you guys meet?
Ooh, well, we came to know of each other in social media, but the first time we actually saw each other face to face was on a movie set. Mm-hmm. But I was married and she was in a long-term relationship, so I didn't think nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then some years later, about 4.5 years later, I was divorced. She was out of her long-term relationship, and we went to go eat crabs, and the rest is history.
Yeah. It's fun. I've seen you in interviews together, and you just seem so happy.
Yeah.
Which makes me happy.
Thank you, friend.
It's infectious, this happy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time. You know, we are here for a good time, not a long time. So you got to, hitch your wagon to something that's going to make you happy.
You have so many great sayings.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've dropped like 15 great sayings.
Yeah.
We should pull all of these in the episode and make bumper stickers. I'll see that you get 8%. That's 8%. Not gross.